Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of In My Opinion. Now, I wasn't really going to do one yet, again, but I went to the store today, and this stuff catches me as funny. It's funny, and it's not funny. This coronavirus is catching. It's taking off. It's going crazy. I mean, people are going crazy. I don't know. But anyway, so I was at the store and I see these people in these surgical masks. Let me make something real clear to you guys. Surgical mask is not going to help you one iota. Okay, it's not going to help at all. The surgical mask does not help you from getting sick. It's to help you from getting other people sick. It's that simple. That's why the doctors wear it. Some people, the surgeons wear it, and doctors, they do it so you don't get sick from what they have. So when they're opening up your chest in surgery, that they're not spitting in your chest or drooling accidentally, or whatever, maybe they have a cold or something like that. You don't get sick from it. That's what it's from. That's what it's for. I need to make more torches. But it's amazing to me. And I don't have any wood. Hold on, yeah. What? I have no wood? None at all? Okay, I'll make it what I can. But yeah, it really is amazing to me that people, and it falls back to what I was saying before in my first one, that it's just, you guys got to be smarter. You got to be smarter. Now, if you're really afraid, and I get it, okay, we're all scared. This is a bad virus. It's something that if you get it, chances are really high that you're actually going to die from it. Okay, there's no beating around the bush. There's no, let me blow smoke up your ass or anything else. Okay, if you get it, the chances of you dying are pretty high. Okay, and as of my recording for the last one, the flu virus or influenza was actually worse. Now, it's not anymore. The coronavirus has surpassed it quickly. Within the last week, people have been dropping off like flies because of this coronavirus, and so it's a scary, scary thing, and I am not making light of it at any point. Let me make that very clear to you guys. I am not making light of it. What I'm telling you now is really trying to save your life. Okay? Do not go out in a surgical mask and think that you're going to be safe from this virus. You're not. Okay? If you have the virus, number one, you should be home, not gallivanting around outside your house, going to the store and shit like that. You should either be home quarantine or you should be in the hospital quarantine. One or the other. All right. But if you're not sick, if you do not have the virus, then don't go out wearing a surgical mask. All right. The best thing for you is actually the type of respirator mask that like painters wear, or sanders, the ones that drywall, and they sand the drywall and stuff like that. The big, not the round little masks that are one step above a surgical mask, but the actual respirator mask that has a respirator part on it. That's the best thing that you can wear. Okay. It keeps everything out. It's not going to prevent you from getting the virus, but it's a hell of a lot better than what you're wearing. All right. Now, and another thing, please stop wearing paper towels on your face. Oh my God. I saw that today and I almost died. I swear to God, it was so hard not to say anything to that person. They got a freaking paper towel on their face held on by a rubber band. Oh my God. And the sanitary wipes, the big wipes for your hands, they don't go on your face either. It's not going to help you, all right? The bandanas on your face, the shirts on your face is not going to help you. It's not. Okay? It's not. Take it from me, all right? Now, I'm not the world's leading expert on this stuff, but I do have common sense, all right? I used to be a EMT, paramedic, whatever you want to call it. I used to go out, and one of the big things that really scared me when I'm heading out onto the road, and I'm sure it's on all my old friends' mind right now, and my partners. You never know what someone has when you walk into their home. So the biggest thing we had to worry about were AIDS, okay, or hepatitis, something along those lines, something that you have no idea by looking at them, unless they're in the final stages of the disease. You have no idea that what they have, and if they don't tell you, you still don't know. So when these guys are going out there, and the nurses and doctors that are still having to work in the hospitals around all this stuff, I feel for them. I really, really do. Man, my heart goes out to you, and I hope you stay safe. Please stay safe. I was just talking to a nurse today. And she was wearing a surgical mask, and I'm shocked, but she brings up an interesting point. The mask and all, they're not cheap. They're not cheap by a long run. And if she takes the one that she has for work home, then she gets fired. My thought is, before I get into my thought, I also understand that the government is playing with the idea that to make everyone wear a mask when they go outside. At first I was a little kind of upset about it, but then it kind of hit me. Well, if someone else is sick, then it will help prevent the spread of disease, but I don't want to walk around with a surgical mask on. I'm not sick. All right, and I have no reason to walk around with a surgical mask on, or any mask, because quite frankly, it hinders my breathing. Hence the reason I got out of construction. One of the reasons I got out of construction work and drywall and all that stuff. I can't wear that stuff anymore. It's debilitating. It actually, it messes with me. So. It's hard for me to breathe with that stuff on. It was difficult when I was in running on the ambulance or doing rotations at the hospital. That I had to wear them every so often when someone was sick or whatever, and you had to put these things on and go through there and help them out or whatever. It's just not. It's tough, And, but with that being said, it is better in a way to have everyone across the board wear them. But if you're going to go that route, okay, let me give you a few suggestions and a few tips on what you should do as a government, since you completely missed the ball on this at all together. You could have really stopped the whole thing way back when. Okay, it wouldn't be quite as bad now if you actually got off your asses and did something in the beginning. All right, and if you want to know more about that, then just drop me a line. Looking at you, Mr. President. Governors, whatever. But hey, what you do? This is what you do. Okay. So everyone that goes out shopping, instead of wearing a surgical mask, okay, the government has to set this up, because regular people can't really afford this, okay. But when you go out shopping, what they'll have is a quarantine line, okay, and you go through the line, and at the in the line you need to take off all your clothing, all right, and step into the quarantine area where they spray you down, all right, and then you got to hand your clothes off to somebody, and your clothes will be taken and laundered, okay. And when you come out of the line to do your shopping, then they give you little sanitized booties and surgical clothing, the scrubs to put on, so you can go out and go and do your shopping. And when you come out of the store, your clothes will be handed back to you. You'll go into a little area and get dressed and then be on your way. All right. If you show any signs of any virus at all, coughing or anything like that, fever, then what they do is they tackle you to the ground, shove a rectal thermometer up your butt, and see if you have a fever. And if you do, then you're taken to a quarantine truck, very nice truck, where it's either air conditioned or heated, depending on the time of the year and how cold or hot it is. And then from there, you are taken, given clothes in there, and then you're taken to a quarantine area where you live out, the rest of your days. So either you beat it and able to come out of their quarantine, or you don't beat it, and that's where you are. Now, the quarantine is very nice. It's set up. We have TV, you have computers, so you're not totally lost from the world. It's not. We're not barbarians here. We take care of our people. You know what I mean? You got food. You got TV, a bed, clothing. What else do you need? You got a bath. If you get too bad where you can't take care of yourself, then someone comes in full gear and they help you out and take care of you, do what they need, but they will have to be, completely geared up in a spacesuit so they don't get sick from you. So, but yeah, there you go. There is my idea to you. Instead of being complete morons, how about you put a little bit of thought into what you're doing, all right? And what's happening right now is they're in a panic, all right? They have no clue what to do. They don't know how to fix this, and no one does. This is right now, it's uncurable. Okay, no one knows how to fix it. There's no cure for this. All right, you get it, you either die or you beat it. That's your choices. That's what's in front of you right now. I know it's kind of harsh, but hey, it's the way it is. And you got to be smart, guys. Now, like I said, I was back shopping today, and I was finally, since all this started, I was finally able to find hand sanitizer on the shelf. There was 4 bottles left, and I know that sanitizer, it comes in a case of 6. So someone had bought 2 of them, if not more. I don't know if they got more in other than 1 case. I would imagine they would have, but if they didn't, and someone bought 2, and those, and then someone saw the 2 in my cart, because I bought 2, essentially 1 for when I'm out and about, and 1 for home. So when I go out to the store, then I actually have hand sanitizer to put on my hands when I touch the nasty ass carts. because the spray that they give you and all, it helps. Like everything else, it helps, but it doesn't do what what you think it does. And let's be honest, guys. They have no clue about this thing. They're studying it. Okay, they're trying to get it down. They're studying it hard, and eventually they will figure it out. I have no doubt that something's going to happen. Now that something could very well be that it kind of wipes out the population. I mean that's a real thing here. It could happen. But I do believe that they will find something. Oh, hello there, spider. A couple spiders. The spider came a-creeping. I do believe that they will find something, some sort of cure, or something that will help. A lot like the flu virus, which I think is part of a joke anyway. I don't buy into all that stuff. I'm sure it helps in a way, but I've never had the shot, and yes, I do get sick. I didn't get sick this year, but that's because I'm not working. I'm not working in the big box store, so I'm not around all the sick people that seem to want to come in and shop. They go to the doctor, and the doctor says, "Yep, you're sick and you're contagious. I'm going to give you a prescription." And then they come to the big box store and they fill the prescription, but while they're waiting for the prescription to be filled, they walk around coughing and hacking and touching every damn thing. That's why people get sick, because people don't know how to stay the hell home. Go home. Send someone else out to get your shit. You don't need to go out and spread your disease everywhere. Just because you're sick doesn't mean everyone else needs to be sick. This is not a communal share thing, all right? But if you guys you guys be safe out there. Please be safe, and be smart. Look it up. Look up the CDC. Information on surgical masks, and it'll tell you on there it will not help. All right, this is just not me talking out my ass. Okay, I've known since before I started getting into the medical field what these surgical masks are for, and they're not for you to keep from getting sick. It's just not. But anyway, be safe. Be safe. Be safe. I can't say it enough. Be smart, be safe. All right, we got a long way to go before this thing is beat. And they're sending out executive orders every day, pretty much. Every day something else comes out. We got a stay-at-home order not too long ago in the state of Maryland. Governor Hogan, hey, I feel for you, man. You got a hell of a job, and you're trying to do the best you can. It's not your fault you have idiots working for you. Hey, it is what it is. But you got to be smart too, man. If something sounds stupid, it probably is stupid. All right, so stop giving stupid orders. Yes, okay, let's try to stay home and beat it. Okay, that's wonderful. What happens when that doesn't work? Okay, because people still got to shop. They still got to go about their daily lives, and a lot of people can't stop working. The government is not paying us to stay home. Okay, like I said before, I was fortunate enough to be able to stay home. I came in with a little bit of money, and it allowed me to stay home for a few months. And this happened right before all this kicked off over here in the States. So I was fortunate in that regard. So I'm home. I'm home with the grandkids. I'm doing what I love, which is what you see me doing right here. I'm playing games. I'm having fun. Which is all what I want to be, man. I'm tired of the rat race, and I'm tired of everything else. I'm tired of the stupid people, and just to kind of touch on that a little bit more, stupidity, with this stuff. There's people out there that are coughing on other people and spitting on other people when they get a little upset, or just to be a smartass. And the best thing I've heard so far is that there was one person. There's more now, but when this thing really started getting into the swing of all the sickness and everything, there was someone went around and they were coughing on people while walking through the store. They were arrested and charged with terrorism. That is the best thing I've ever heard in my life. I damn near I stood up and applauded. Thank you for stopping the stupid. Okay, don't be. Ooh, my goodness. Oh, hello. I see some good stuff in here. Well, I see some gold and iron. Okay, but don't be stupid, guys. I mean, come on, grow up. And I don't know how old these people were that were doing this. I'm sure they were probably younger, maybe teens or 20s. And to tell you the truth, it really wouldn't shock me if they're older than that, because there's a bunch of really dumb people that think they're invincible, think they can do whatever they want, and they can't. They just can't. Okay, let me close this up a little bit. We've got some redstone here. I see some lapis down there and some coal all around, but I don't see any diamond. That's where I really want, is nice diamond. Let's take a walk around here and see what we got. But anyway, let's get back on track. So yeah, I just wanted to touch on that and make sure that you guys are understanding that you're not saving yourself by going out and wearing surgical masks. You're not. Okay. You can talk to any doctor, any nurse. If you go to the hospital for any reason, you'll see that the staff is wearing these great big respirator-looking things. There's a reason for that. There's a reason they're not wearing surgical masks right now. All right, because they're not sick and they don't want to get sick. Okay, they're doing everything they can. And guys, my heart goes out to you, man. You're in there every day. So good luck and stay safe. Everybody, just please stay safe. And hey, if this is my opinion. It's my opinion. And if you don't like my opinion, share your opinion in the comments below. But please go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit the bell, and tell your friends about me. Love me or hate me. Let everybody know. So yeah, guys. Until next time, pound that like button, share with your friends, and subscribe. And always remember to enjoy everything that you do. If you don't, no point in doing it. I'll see you on the flip side.